Hello lovelies, I'm about to make myself a t-shirt for Mother's Day, and I'm going to do This Mom Wears Her Heart on her sleeve, and on one sleeve I'm going to put my children's name, and on the other sleeve I'm going to put my grandson's name. And I thought, after I created this design, a second thought was, girl, you know you love bling, why didn't you add some bling to it? So hopefully I sized my bling template right, and I'm just going to have on the word mom, the outer edge of it aligned with rhinestones. So that is my sublimation template, and I am working on my rhinestone template. Is cutting out now. So while I'm waiting for that to cut out, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring you around to the heat press. I have my t-shirt on the heat press set. My settings are 385 for 60 seconds. I've already lint rolled it, so I'm going to go down and do a 5-second press to further prep it to accept sublimation. And it's too tight. Okay, that feels better. I don't like it too tight because then it gets that the heat press footprint. And once that's in, that thing is in. So I pressed that portion of it. So now I'm going to move the sleeves over and press that. And it shouldn't take that long for the Cricut to cut out that rhinestone template because it's only 3 letters and it's not that big of a design. So that'll give me time while that's cutting to press my 3 designs. But the Cricut is on the table that I normally align my t-shirt up to put the design down. So let me see if I can back up my Cricut without messing stuff up. Let me get that set up and I'll bring you back. Okay. So I typically go 3 inches down. And then try to even it off left to right. Okay, that's centered for me. Hopefully I'm not in the way. Okay, everything looks good. Let me move my tissue over. Okay, let's try that again. And take it over to the press and I'll bring you over. Alrighty, we're gonna go down for 60 seconds. I'll bring you back when it's finished. Okay, again, my setting is 385 for 60 seconds. When it finished pressing, I like to let it sit there for a minute so the gases can dissipate and do what it gotta do, so to help me prevent ghosting. Alrighty, let's see what we got here. Alright, I'm satisfied. I will show it to you in totality once I finish everything. So now I'm getting ready to prep, take down the other part on the sleeve. Okay, I've never done one on a sleeve before, so let me see if I can get this aligned. I think I'm just gonna eyeball this. Yeah, that look about even. Okay, let's scoop this part over. It's kind of convenient with the sleeve because it has that seam, that crease down the middle. So that can help me line it up for the most part. Okay. Let me see if I can bring it over to the heat press without the inner paper falling out. And let's see how I'm going to press this where it can lay flat. Okay, that's cool. That's good. Make sure the paper didn't shift. Okay, that looks good. Now I need some piece of paper. You know what? Alrighty, 60 seconds. Okay. I can see it through the paper, so that's a good sign. As I said, I'll let it sit for a minute. Alrighty, let's see what we got here. Alrighty, I like that. Alrighty, let's get the other sleeve done. Let me see, I'm gonna have to switch the camera on the other side so that I can attempt to lay this sleeve flat. Okay, I want to make sure that the design is fully covered with this paper underneath so we won't have no bleed through. I think I'm going to put another piece of paper underneath just to play it safe. Just to play it safe. It's better to be safe than sorry, wouldn't you agree? Okay. I think we are all set. That's better. Going down for 60. Okay. That looks good. Give it 60 seconds cool off time. Okay, let's see what we got here. All right. And nothing on the other side. So, let me get the shirt set up on the other side. And hopefully the template that rhinestone template that I created is the right side for this word. Because again, like I said, I created it after the fact. And the best way to make sure that your stones align up with the word is to create it right after you create this, before you get out of the program, so that you can have the right size. So let me get up, set up on the other table. Alrighty, it looks like my template may be a little bit too big for the sublimation part, but I'm gonna rock with it. Okay, what I'm using are crystal clear AB stones. And they're kind of like translucent, so they will pick up whatever color that you put them on of the shirt, of the garment. Alrighty, where is my picker tool? I have a few that didn't fall in line. Right here. Thought I saw another place. And these you can't, since they're somewhat translucent, you can't see the glue on the back of it. But hotfix rhinestones, the way they're made, they will fall in place because the back side is flat and the front side is domed. And I should have put this on something else, because when I put that transfer paper on here to pick it up, since that is paper, it's going to create a problem for me. So let me find something to see if I can slide underneath there. Okay, let me see if I can slide this under here without interrupting my stones. Alrighty. And let me get my transfer tape. And attempt to pick it up without any problems. Okay. There's a stone right there that didn't get picked up, and I just put the transfer tape back down and press on it a little more aggressively. Or maybe it's two stones right there. It was two stones. Sometimes it's hard to see. Sometimes it's hard to see. And what I typically like to do is turn it on its back so that I can make sure that each stone has glue on it. But like I said before, since it's translucent, it's hard to see. You can't really see the glue on there. So I'm gonna put the backing on, press it down, flip it over, and it's hard to see because of the color of the stone. It's hard to pick up on camera rather. So these, you need color behind it in order for it to pop. Let me try to get close up. Maybe you can, yeah, you can see it better that way. So let me get my shirt set up on the heat press and I'll bring you back. For some reason I turned it off Forgot that I need to do a second press. Okay, I had to change the heat settings on the heat press since we're dealing with rhinestones now. And the heat settings are 350 for about 15 seconds. And then I'll do a second press for about half that time, about 7 seconds. So let me see if I can align this up. Wow, that lined up real good. Real good. So I still have my tissue paper, butcher paper in the middle. So let me make sure it's stuck to the garment while I transfer it over to the heat press. And I'll bring you over. Okay. Alrighty. And again, I'll still put the butcher paper over top just in case we experience any bleed through. And this goes down. Okay, that's not it. Need a little more pressure for the rhinestones. And that goes down for about 15 seconds. And then I'll peel off the rhinestone transfer paper, and then I'll press it again for another 7 seconds. Okay. I'm gonna go slow to make sure all the stones adhere to the garment. For the most part, when you're dealing with t-shirts, that first 15 seconds is good. But when you're dealing with thicker fabric like denim or hoodie or something like that, you may need more time, but you don't need a higher temperature. Now, typically you can reuse the rhinestone transfer paper like 4 times, but since this is dealing with sublimation, the ink came off on there, so I'll have to get rid of that. So, I'll put another piece of paper on top, and I'll go down for about 7 seconds. Okay. Alrighty, let me bring it over to the table and I'll show it to you in its totality. Okay, this is my t-shirt that I'm wearing tomorrow. This is Sublimation meets Rhinestones. Alrighty, this is my tutorial for this week. Bye-bye.